Good numbing. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. We're back with more Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Last time we left off, we tried to save basically the prince of the village, and the queen of the village got kidnapped in his place instead. So we've got a costume we'll be chucking back on when we advance the plot that we have to wear to slip by the guards and blend in, so we can go into like their main fortress and explore that. But before then, we've got a DLC tomb to do. We unlocked this near the end of the last stream. It wasn't appearing on the map though when we got it, and I was a little confused. That's because it's actually, you have to individually click on the quest. This quest is kind of interesting, this one. Getting the King's Horn. Once you do that, you have to get the Savior's Amulet, and there's going to be a third part to it. But because I haven't unlocked that third part yet, it doesn't, it's not available yet. It just says the quest is incomplete, which is just kind of humorous. I've also been working on all the challenges in the area, just to kind of show off that in this city, there's four dives, the 3 grapples. Oh, the last grapple, there's 2 in the south end of the town. The last one is like next to a camp outside of town. I'll show it on the map in a second. Changing the weather, in the south part of the village, there are these coloured posts above doors that have ropes on them so you can pull them down. The carrion feathers, there's a bunch of condor feathers you can find around. Speak of the Dead is finding the crypts, but I looked into it, 2 of the crypts are unavailable to us. And the last challenge is also unavailable to us because it's in an area of the village we can't access yet. But the last grapple point is like here. So if you just like go around and then jump here, you can get it easily. But there's a challenge that only is in this area that we can't get. And the last 2 shrines that we need are also over there. So we can't really advance any more of the challenges until we proceed. But as you can see, I have been busy. It's weird that this, the tombs, when you load back in, the tombs that we've done light back up, implying they're not done, but no, they are done. Also, where was that one that I had to... This one? Whoops, I mean to zoom out. This one that I had to go back for one more survival cache. I got the survival cache, left, and then later on when I was doing cleanup, found out I missed another one. So I had to go back again to do this stupid climb to get it. But I digress. We got the DLC to do, so let's go. Also, I am rocking this fit for now. Oh, I don't know if we can actually just swim to this or if I need to climb up and drop down or what. And off screen, I also got the... Yeah, we're going to the tomb. The other trophies tied to, the special modes, like the focus mode, the endurance mode, things like that. There's 2 that say just get kills, and there's 1 that says get takedowns. The takedown one is not as intimidating as it seems. The takedown one, it specifies it has to be some form of physical takedown maneuver whilst it's active. The easiest way to do that, there was one of the side quests I did had a group of enemies and had one of the smoke canisters on it that you could charge up and then throw. Any melee kills when enemies are smoked count as stealth, so you can literally just throw them at any enemy, run up to them, hit triangle, and it will work towards that trophy. The I think it's circle that the shield icon is if as long as that's active, you just do that, and because it's cumulative in the background and not something directly tied to your save file, if you find one particular good enemy that you can stealth kill, you can just activate it, stealth kill them, load checkpoint, activate, stealth, take down, load checkpoint, and infinite repeat, and then you can do it. It's actually very reasonable. And I just feel like it's worth bringing up because, Tomb Raider has a legacy now of being very unreasonable, so I think it's worth bringing up when they have these moments that you can manipulate or work around, and the game lets you. Another good example is with Tomb Raider 1 Remastered, they find every single way to die, because you have to load your save after you die. They made that cumulative in the background as well. So that trophy is actually a lot more manageable to get, because as long as you just leave a save in every level, so you can just go back to whatever level to try and find a unique way to die that you might have missed, you can just do it. You can just go and do it. And to be fair, I'm kind of glad it works that way, because there's a lot of unique deaths, specifically in St. Francis Folly, and I'm just like, please. Getting to the end of it and being like, oh yeah, right, I never got hit by the fucking hammer, or like got pierced by the sword, or got electrocuted. Funnily enough, for that trophy, the very last actual death I was missing, funnily enough, was dying to a rat. I just completely forgot to like die to a rat when I was going through it, and so just loaded, I think it's like the sister in the opening room has a rat in it, so I just loaded that and just went in. And if anyone who does do Tomb Raider 1 who happens to watch this in the future, something worth noting is that the trophy list only cares about dying to an enemy once, not unique circumstance deaths tied to it. So if an enemy has like a unique kill animation, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be eaten by the T-Rex, it just needs to make your health deplete. So if it steps on you, or you rub up close to it that it does chip damage to you, there's a car alarm that's just going off, great. Or if it eats you, all three will count 1 point. And I think it's the same with variants as well. Like, because you have the mutants that are mummified, and then you have just the mutants that aren't mummified but are the same enemy. They, like, you can do the same idea there, with, like, you only need to die to one of them and it'll count. The only ones that are kind of annoying to, like, remember is it's like, oh, you need to not only fall to your death, but fall to your death whilst diving, so because it counts as breaking your feet and breaking your neck. You do need to, you know, have Lara drown at one point. You do need her to be... I don't know if you need her to be, like, rubbed down by spikes and then pierced by spikes separately. Rubbed down is, like, if you run through spikes, it does chip. But I'm pretty sure, because of what I said earlier, that you probably don't need to. I did, because I was just wanting to make sure I had all my bases covered, but still. And you don't need to be killed by, like, both of Natla's forms. You can just only need to die to one of them. Like, Tomb Raider 1's Platinum, now I've done it, it's consistent, but it is difficult. But I think the fact that it's consistent and there's no real bullshit to it, especially after the patches, they do a lot to kind of just, like, make it a very, like, approachable list despite its size. Like, once you get past the initial intimidation of just how big it is, you can take it on.
Souls of these loyal men and accept them into paradise eternal at his side. They served me well. And without their assistance, I surely would.
The only trophy that was kind of awkward was taking out all the enemies from like the King's Stand in the Colosseum, because there are some enemies that only spawn once you're done with the Colosseum and go to leave. So you have to kind of go to leave and then backtrack, and then the last like 2 or 3 enemies spawn and you can take them out. And taking the gorilla out at the highest point of the Colosseum is kind of annoying, just because the gorilla's AI doesn't always want to cooperate and go where you need it to go. Because you just stand, all you do is just stand where you want him to go in the hopes that he will eventually rush up to you to try and attack you, and he just doesn't like doing it. You have to kind of like jump over him and get him to go past you a little. Oh, and obviously the kill all enemies in one run, that's a little annoying because of bat spawns. There are some bat spawns that are very precise and do not cooperate with you. But you have to find very like particular tiles to make them register and act. And then there's like there's a couple rats in the cistern that are in like really awkward positions, so you just can't like get them easily. You just have to kind of hope they swim into a decent enough spot that you can act. Oh, my control is vibrating like crazy. Okay.
The bridge might have fallen due to an earthquake.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh no! I can see the shadow outline of where the wall is. Trouble is I acted a little late where I was trying to like look around at the same time. Go, 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 go. So I think I can wait here and be safe. Has every, like, survival era Tomb Raider... I'm just thinking, like, has every survival era Tomb Raider had a wind thing? Like, a wind puzzle? Because it feels like it has.
They couldn't get the door open, so they blasted through the ground.
You know, the logical thing you'd do. Seeing if there's anything else to nab before I go down. Oh, this area does look actually kind of sick.
This might be the Shrine of Sharks. Hope this path leads to the temple.
I was like, that's kind of a... Oh, it's a good thing I put a question on that gives Laura a hood then. Oh, I think I get it. If we cut the rope, it's going to start going back, isn't it? Genius. Reminder, I've never done any of the DLC tombs because I like finished with this game and dropped it before any of them came out, so this is all new to me. But it is cool that you can actually do them in the main campaign. I looked into it, the only one you kind of can't is the very last one, because it's based after the adventure. So it's like once the game's beaten, you have to load your save afterwards sort of thing. But that's fine. We kind of did something like that in Rise anyway. But so far, you know, no, yeah, these have been really... I say so far, we've only done one of them, but that one was really fun. Because to me, this is what Tomb Raider should be. It should just be a lot more focused on, like, navigating the world, solving puzzles, things like that. I just find that really fun. What the fuck is that thing? Considering I didn't jump off the end there, I really thought I was gone. Oh, that looked like it's going to be climbable. Oh no, this is though. I'm like, what do you mean this is like just outside the hidden village? Like... Oh shit, right, okay, that only lasts so long. That only holds so long. The rope snaps eventually. Go, 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 go. sure I didn't miss anything. I just feel like it's been a while since we picked up literally
the wind
anything.
has whittled these structures for centuries. Could this be Shark's lightning axe?
What are we doing here? Oh, I've got it, and then we can use this to kind of like hold it. And use this one to then ravel that back. But we'd be on the clock, because once that rope snaps, it will start moving. So I'll wait one more cycle, but I think we can use this to ravel along. Oh, can we not? I guess we just yank this and move. Alright, I'll take it.
The shield is gone. Jonah!
Jonah!
Lara, what is it?
Put Koryanka on. Koryanka, the shield's been taken.
Then Amaru has it already. He wouldn't risk bringing it back into the city. It must be even deeper within the mountain.
All right, I'll go after it.
All else fails. Jonah! Jonah, they took the fucking thing, Jonah!
This details the ordination ritual.
There's all sorts of shit in here.
This is right here, where I'm standing. All full up, can't carry any more.
That was it? Oh, that was kind of short. I just got the trophy pop saying, like, for beating the challenge team. So I guess we're gonna, like, that's a plot thread that will carry on later. Allow survival instinct to stay active while moving through tree canopies and concealment walls. Oh. I don't think I got the set tied to this DLC, but... this might also be across, because it's only 50%, because this story seems to take across potentially another area. 50% makes sense, we'll get the other 50% in the next tomb. That's what I'm assuming anyway.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I can see the other one, it's fine. As soon as I saw that other rope, I was like, oh, something's going to make Lara have to drop on that, isn't it?
Shit. That was too close.
Well, it's worth mentioning as well, there are 7 DLCs, but it's kind of like a well-known thing now that there was originally going to be an 8th as well. That was, and it got pretty far in development as far as we could tell. So much so that it actually had like recorded voice lines in several different languages for it. But for whatever reason, could be a mixture of just like moving on to other things in development or COVID, because like, you know, this game came out late 2018, so depending on how late it was by the time that got to that DLC, it could have been approaching 2020 going into it. But for one reason or another, the DLC ended up not manifesting. but it was going to be a Croft Manor themed DLC. And not only is it going to be Croft Manor themed, but from the voice lines alone, we can work out it was going to be very referential and almost like a giant homage to Tomb Raider 1. And it was also going to then double over as a very traditional Tomb Raider-esque tutorial, where in Croft Manor is going to have a playground for you to experiment with everything. Have Lara teach you through all the basics. Even, like, quoting some of, like, the Tomb Raider 1 tutorial, like, word by word, just, you know, with the current actress, with Camilla. Like, it was actually, like, just pretty cool. But yeah, and unfortunately it didn't happen. I'm hoping they didn't completely abandon that, because I think if they're gonna, like, for Tomb Raider Next, the most important thing it kind of needs to have is an actual Croft Manor tutorial. Because it's so integral to, like, the franchise's legacy, in my opinion, yet it's been absent from it for too long. The last actual Croft Manor tutorial technically was Anniversary, because Underworld, I mean, technically Underworld as well, but Underworld is, like, written into the story, so it's kind of, like, you're forced to do it in a way. And technically, I guess, Rise, even though it's more of, like, a side DLC story that just happens to not have any combat, but it still kind of serves the purpose.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
But it's been inconsistent. It's only like in its traditional form of just being a tutorial. It's a tutorial that you can kind of play around in. It's the first 3 games, and then it's Legend and Anniversary. 4, 5, and 6 don't have Croft Manors for you to run around, which is kind of a tease because 5 straight up has Croft Manor in the sizzle reel at the start of the game. But whatever. That's interesting. Underworld. To be fair, so you do it in the prologue, but Croft Manor gets blown up, so it made at least sense in the story why that wasn't available. It kind of made sense in 2013 because Lara wasn't accepting her legacy, and it was like, you know, she was abandoned and like stranded on this island. Why was she suddenly being Croft Manor practicing her shit? So in Rise, they kind of brought it back. So like it's kind of like here and there, but it was going to be in this as well, but didn't manifest.